tick-tack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old girl went rolling home. Okay, anyhow. Sorry about that. I got to get something out, and I'm not 100% sure what it is. I think I know. I wrote down notes. So let me bring you over here. Oh, yeah, feel the cards. They just told me. Don't forget to tell them to feel the cards. Okay, so what are we talking about? We're talking about my empath group, the Empath Empire. It's a tongue twister, but they said it has to be called that, right? The Empath Empire, okay? Because we're making an empire, right? And it's all a part of the Mystic Brady Bunch psychic group, okay? There's the Mystic Brady Bunch that just general, watches me, whatever, interacts when they want, buys healing art when they want, gets a reading when they want, okay? But then there's the psychic group, and we do work, okay, for free. So if you're interested, okay, I'm going to tell you how to do it, because I just found out that I have to tell you that. I have to tell you how to do it. Okay, so when you use your cards, oh, I'm down here now. I'm down here. This stand, I'm so afraid of this stand because it has pinched my fingers so many times. Okay, let me get my cards. Okay, so I'm talking fast because I haven't eaten yet, and I know I don't deserve to eat because I'm fat, but you still have to eat. And I only had 1 cup of coffee, and that's not enough, and I have to meditate and get 2 readings done, and for some reason Spirit's telling me to get it done early. I don't know why. And then I'm taking off tomorrow because I'm sure I'll be shot. I'm sure I'll be shot. So anyhow, when you're doing your cards and you want to really build your psychic abilities, nobody really could tell you how to do it. You have to find, it's your responsibility as an empath in training. Okay, I just made that up. It's your responsibility to, ergo, I just wanted to say ergo, sorry, being annoying, because I have a time limit. Okay. It's your responsibility to find out, do you like dowsing rods? Do you like to work with cards? Do you like the tarot? There was a time I hated the tarot. I grew up reading palms, right? And I can still read palms. But a lot of people don't know that. And I'm like, I don't want everybody to be giving me their hand, but I can do it. It's just that I don't really do that for free anymore because I have done hundreds of palms. My mother made me read the whole family. That's how I got good. And I had to read books on it when I was in 4th grade. Okay, 4th grade, 5th grade, even as young as 2nd grade. There was little books that they sold in the supermarket that it would talk about the lifeline. One book would talk about the heart line. One book would talk about the headline. Okay, one would talk about the fate line. The lifeline was really important. See that big circle? I know what it means, okay? And I just constantly read people's palms. I read Gypsy's palm. I'm not going to tell you what it said. Okay. That's between me and myself. Okay. Anyhow, you have to find out what is your vehicle that you feel comfortable with. Some people feel really comfortable with astrology. Some people feel comfortable with numerology. Some people feel comfortable with cards. The cards are so beautiful. Like, I love these cards. I've had these since 1990 something. Okay. I bought them in New York. Anyway, you don't just do the cards like after you meditate. Remember from the other part of this empath empire, psychic group, psychic lesson. Do your prayers, ask for help, say you're open and receptive to receiving messages, and be ready. Be ready, because it's not easy to receive. Some messages are hard to receive. And sometimes you have to say, please, dear God, take that away from me. But when you're doing the cards, after you've prayed up and meditated a little bit, sometimes I don't meditate that long because I'm like, you know what? I got to get going, spirits. I got to get going, you know? So, it's not the only thing I have to do. So, anyhow, when you shuffle your cards, and I don't even shuffle the way other people shuffle, I just go like this. And then I make piles sometimes, put my energy on it, think about what my intention is. So say you get a card, any card. It was my time to go. Talk about what that means in terms of the reading, but then touch it and say, is there anything else? And now it's very hard to do this because you're not going to believe it at first. But start practicing this way. Hold the card, even if it's a tarot card. I don't care if it's like the Seven of Wands, and Seven of Wands means blah, blah, blah. And, you know, the Sun card is the best card in the deck. It means, blah, you know, happiness. Hold it, and then write down in your book what you friggin' got. Even if it was like purple elephants. You know, it makes no friggin' sense at all. This is how you get to train your intuition. And sometimes your spirit guides play a little game with you, because if your first instinct will be, I don't know, I just think it was my time to go. So it was the person telling you they're in heaven and they wanted to tell you it's not your fault. It was my time to go, even though I was young. Okay? No. Hold it and ask your spirit guides. Everybody has them. Ask God. Everybody has God. Say, what else am I supposed to know about this card? Please and thank you. Whatever you get, write it down in your book, okay? So that when you're ready to do that reading and film it, if you want to film it, or you want to just do a friend's reading, you read your notes. Okay, so see how you're meditating, that's step 1. Putting your intention out, step 2. Shuffling the cards, getting the energy on the cards, that's step 3. Writing it down, step 4. Then there'll be another message that will come off that card. And some cards are more, you'll get more messages than the other. Same thing with the crime cards. If you're learning how to do crime cases, you always just do, you know, out of this deck, they always just want you to pick 3. But yeah, you could be a rebel. I'm a rebel, and I pick more than that. But just pick 3 with one question in mind. And then whatever it says, talk about it, and then feel it afterwards. Like this one says, victim stalked by the killer. Can you tell me anything else, spirit guides? Can you tell me anything else about this card? Whatever you get. It could be, I see mountains. I see a flashlight. I see pineapple in a bowl. You know, John Benet Ramsey. Okay, write it down. And just write it down next to the card. Write down what card it was, and write down your impressions afterwards. It will make sense later. Okay? I promise you, it'll make sense. Maybe it won't make 100% sense, because you know what? We're not God. So it's not supposed to make 100%. We're not supposed to know everything. But that's just a little mini lesson. And just what I saw, I couldn't say this because I don't have her number. Well, I have her number, but she lives in England. So this is for Charlotte, Charlie girl, Taurus reads, because she's building it. You are very good at the meditation, and when you were just talking about what you got, and then you mixed it in with the cards. Don't let the cards stand in your way. Sometimes the cards used to stand in my way of what I really wanted to say, and I'm not trying to rhyme, okay? Pen to a book has a lot of connection with the third eye. Writing down notes, automatic writing really works. Automatic writing, try it. Namaste.